All right, we are back again. I have to correct a couple of things I misspoke. In the last segment, I said that that was test number 1 with the preheaters. That was actually test number 2. So the first test was just air circulating with nothing on. The second test was the preheaters on only. We've just finished the third test, which is the steam injection only, and recorded that data. You can see that. So the thing of interest, you'll notice that stations C, D, and E, the dry bulb went down compared to the second test because we weren't heating with the direct electrical resistance. But look how the wet bulb temperatures all went way up. And that is a reflection of the increased humidity in the environment downstream from the boiler. And again, the dry bulb is a measure of the relative dryness of the air. Sorry, the wet bulb temperature, the difference between the wet bulb and the dry bulb is a measure of how humid the air is or is not. The greater the difference, the more dry the air is. So if you inject steam, you would expect the wet bulb to increase, which it did, okay? So I'm just going to show, it looks like with the fan turned on low so that I can talk, we don't have quite so much circulation, so you can see the plume of steam here condensing on the plexiglass. So you can maybe see a little bit of steam jetting out there of the manifold, okay? So for the next test, which will be test number 4, we're going to turn on the refrigeration compressor. So this is kind of cool. Okay, so there is the coolant rising up with this is called a rotameter, a type of liquid flow gauge. Whoosh, okay? So this unit is so old that this is a refrigerant called Freon, or R12, which has since been banned many, many years ago because it helps to destroy the ozone layer in the atmosphere, but it's pretty safe in here. So the cooling unit takes quite a while to come to equilibrium. So once again, I'm going to turn the fan up to the full speed reading. We'll let that cool down. We're going to keep the steam injection going, and we'll come back in a little while for the data for test number 4.